Hi guys, so in one of my last videos that is now unlisted on my YouTube channel, meaning if you don't have the actual link to the video you can't watch it. It's not technically privated, but it's not public either. So it was public, and if you don't know, if you haven't seen it, so let me just fix the angle. It was a video where I revealed my gloss base vendor, and I got multiple comments and concerns about how this company that I talked about has a past of not having good customer service, because customers DM them with questions and stuff and they didn't respond well, and they're very rude to their customers, which as a paying customer you expect the company to at least respect you and give you like decent customer service. And I will be mentioning the name of this company. I'm not going to be like very vague about it, but I wanted to give you guys 4 options for gloss based vendors that I have discovered, and I've done a little bit tiny research on pricing. So today we're going to talk about pricing per pound from these 4 companies. And honestly, out of the 4 companies, it's really up to you as a gloss business owner which one you want to support with your money, which one you want to use. Each one has their ups and their downs, but it's really up to you on which one you want to support. I'm just going to give you the information. You can continue doing your own research. And I know it's like the most like common thing to hear in this business is like do your own research, but it's honestly going to help you in your business. I understand if you watch these videos because you're just a little bit lazy and you just kind of want to get the short way through the journey, but I promise you this is a little shortcut, but this is work you could easily do on your own, and it's just a little help just in case you don't want to do the work. So let's get started on breaking down these 4 gloss vendors, prices, and which one you should or should not buy. Okay, so we're gonna start, and I have them all written down on this little piece of paper. I know it's an index card and it's like my messy handwriting. I just wrote them down really quick. So all of these, I try my best to find the size that's closest to each other. So we have a 3-pound bag, 2 3.5-pound bags, and one is 4.4 pounds of gloss base. That one is the one that sticks out, but we'll talk about that in a second. So we have the brands TKB, which if you have decided to start your own business, I'm sure you heard of TKB before, and if you haven't, then you really must be just starting your journey on looking into making your own lip glosses. But TKB is one of the biggest like gloss based vendors, Versagel vendors out there, in this community of people that people use. A lot of people have decided not to use them anymore for whatever reason. One being they raised their price, they have closed down for a time because of all this quarantine stuff and all that kind of stuff, because they're still also a small business. They're not a huge business, and all that kind of stuff. The next one is ABA, which is the gloss supplier that I mentioned in my last video. They're called ABA Cosmetic Supply. You can look them up on Instagram or on their website. They used to be called Tipsy Glosses, and when I first purchased with them, they were called Tipsy Glosses, and I was wondering why they changed their name. And after posting my last video and hearing about all their drama and how they treated like a customer or whatever, I've kind of come to understand that's probably why they changed their name, to try to kind of rebrand themselves so that they're not connected to their past, but it's still the same company and the same owners and everything like that. Or owner, I don't know how many, I think it's one per lady, girl. But anyways, there was drama. I'm sure you can ask people in the community all about it. I don't have like the pictures and screenshots of DMs, but basically they're a rude customer. At least one customer for sure, and probably multiple customers. I personally never had an issue, and that's why I felt okay with sharing their name as my gloss vendor, because I never had bad experience with them. I purchased from them twice. It came in on time and I had no problems with them, but I also never DM'd them and try to talk to them personally, because I just don't do that unless I have an issue. So I didn't have any issues, so I didn't feel like DMing them. But anyways, that's the second company we're going to talk about. Next, we have this company called Voyager. They are based in Canada, but they do ship worldwide and in the US too. And they also are mostly known for their soaps and candles, and they have supplies for like making soaps and candles, but they also have a gloss base that people found. It is currently out of stock, but they plan on restocking, and supposedly a lot of stock in the beginning of June. It's the end of May right now, so very soon. And the last one we're going to talk about is this Etsy shop. They're called Divine Creations, or they're specifically their gloss based thing is called No Problema. don't, it's like a cute play on words, but anyways, that's, I'm just gonna call them the Etsy shop just because they're the only ones on Etsy out of these 4. So those are the 4 we're gonna talk about. If you have other ones that you want to do research on, go ahead. These are just the 4 that I've heard of and have looked into, and I'm still debating on which one I want to use. But I was like, ooh, I need to break down the prices to see which one is worth it to shop with and all that kind of stuff. So let's get into their actual prices. Okay, starting with TKB, they have a 3.5 pound bag for $57.45. That's not including shipping and tax. $57.45. If you do the math, that equals $16.41 per pound of gloss base. $16.41. Write these numbers down because if you're like me, you need to visually see the numbers compared to each other, because sometimes you hear the numbers but you don't really like see the numbers. If you need to write down, feel free to do that throughout the video, but I'm gonna be just kind of going through the numbers. Next we have ABA. They have a 3 pound bag for $52.75, which makes it $17.58 per pound, a little more expensive than TKB per pound just on its own. Just by $1.17 per pound, not too crazy more, but it is a little more expensive. Okay, next we have the Voyager brand from Canada, and they have a 4.4 pound bag or 2 kilogram bag, or I don't know if they come in bags or not, but I'm just saying bag because that's just what most the ones I buy come in, and they charge $61.90 for the 4.4 pound container of gloss base. And that breaks down to $14.07 per pound, which is the cheapest one per pound in this whole out of the 4. And the last one is the Etsy shop. They have a 3.5 pound bag just like TKB, but theirs is $65 or $64.99 to be exact, where $64.99, whereas TKB's is $57.45, which makes them the most expensive per pound, and theirs is $18.57 per pound. Okay, that's how much it is per pound, but then I wanted to check how much shipping was, because shipping is also a cost that you need to calculate into your consider while you're calculating what your budget is. For TKB, when I added just the 3.5 pound bag, my shipping cost was $10.90, but I live in the Bay Area, California. TKB is based in Oakland, so literally I can drive to where TKB is technically, and like I can literally drive there in less than half an hour. But yeah, so shipping and taxes may be different depending on where you live, so do your own research on that if you want to do that. But I'm gonna give you guys, based on where I live, how much it's costing me. So a tax was $5.32 and shipping was $10.90. Which made the grand total for just 3.5 pound bag $73.67 for the 3.5 pound bag for TKB, which if you break that down per pound makes them $21.04 per pound, including shipping and taxes for me specifically. Next we have ABA. Their shipping was $8.97, no tax, probably because they're based in Texas. I'm based in California and I don't know how taxes work, but there was no taxes charged. And their total came out to $61.72 for 3 pounds, which makes them $20.57 per pound with tax and shipping or whatever. Next we have the Voyager brand. Their shipping was, okay, so since they're out of stock and I can't technically add the gloss base to my cart, I just picked a candle wax base that weighed more than the gloss base I was going to buy. So the gloss base was 4.4 pounds, so this one was like 6.6. So I was like, okay, if it's heavier, then I would just assume that their shipping would be more than what it's going to be for the gloss, so that it's okay. This gives you a budget cushion if it does end up being cheaper for the gloss base because it weighs less. So their shipping for the wax or the candle stuff was $12.96. And for the Etsy shop, their shipping is free. So they have, when you go to select your gloss base, they have 2 shipping options: the regular flat rate, which is the $65, or you can pay $72, a little bit more, $72 for like FedEx shipping, like I guess it's faster or something. But otherwise their shipping is included, so it's free shipping. Its shipping is included in their gloss base prices. And their grand total with tax and everything was $71.32. So again, because Voyager, they don't have any gloss base in stock right now. I couldn't find out my grand total, but if I just add how much the shipping cost for the other item plus the cost of the gloss base, their total divided by how much you get was $17.01, and for the Etsy shop it was $21.37. So for overall price with shipping and taxes included per pound, we're gonna go from the most expensive to the cheapest. So the most expensive option is still the Etsy shop, just with shipping and everything, and it's still the most expensive option out of the four. But I have heard that their customer service is good and they're pretty reliable, but I have not purchased for them, so I can't reassure you that. You could do your own research on this company. But yeah, they are the most expensive. Their price per pound with shipping and everything and taxes, for me at least, because taxes may be different for you, was $21.37, and they were the most expensive. The next most expensive, the third most expensive, I guess, is TKB. Theirs was $21.04. TKB is one that I find is very reliable because so many people buy from them. I'm like, if all these people buy from them, they're pretty reliable. If the only thing is they might run out of stock, which is annoying, especially if you didn't like bulk up on how much gloss base you have. Like if you only bought one bag and you end up selling out really quick, that's the only thing that might be. But that's again up to you as a gloss base, a lip gloss like business. Oh my god, I can't even speak. But that's up to you. So picking the company and like how they run their company and everything like that, doing research on that is up to you. I'm just giving you guys the price breakdown. So the next most expensive, or the most affordable, I guess you can say, is ABA Cosmetic Supply. Theirs is $20.57 per pound. And the most affordable by a long shot is the Voyager one from Canada. Of course, they are out of stock right now and will be stocking for a week or two. But I'm not desperate for gloss base, so I don't really care. But if you're like desperate, then you obviously can't get any right now. But they are the cheapest at $17.01 per pound, including shipping and everything. Up at an estimate. I'm estimating this because I don't actually have that in my cart where I can give you guys the full shipping costs and everything for me. But yeah, out of the four, the Voyager one is most affordable. With shipping and without shipping, it is the most affordable by a lot. The other three are very, very close, within 50 cents per pound of each other, at most 50 cents per pound from each other through the other three companies. So those, if say Voyager is just out of stock and you just really, that's just not an option. Out of the three, since they're so close, it just comes down to which one you think is going to be best for you. TKB, their cons, I guess you can say, is like they have raised their price in the past. They've closed down because of quarantine and stuff. That's obviously not their choice. And yeah, so I don't know. There might be more to that. There might be more secrets and drama about that, but that's what I just know in general. ABA, on the other hand, I have had no problems with shipping. Shipping does take a little bit of time to process and everything, but that's just normal when you're just very busy with your business. They're very clear that it takes a week or two for them to process your order just to even get it shipped out. So knowing that, you should know that. And of course, I've heard of their drama and seen proof of their drama of them being very rude to customers. So if you don't want to support someone who's rude to their customers, then don't support ABA, even though they are the second most affordable. They are the most affordable out of these three other options. And then the most expensive is the Etsy, but I have heard good things about them from the person that I saw on YouTube that mentioned them. I forgot their name, but they got like a big bucket of it, and they said the customer service was good, and they got their product, and they like their bucket better than the TKB buckets that they have purchased before. But that is all up to you between these four options. Of course, the Voyager one to me seems like the best. I haven't heard any bad reviews of them, but I also haven't done a lot of research on the reviews of them. They're the most affordable, and they're the biggest portion, so I don't have to buy so many. But of course, you can always buy just one big bucket. You can do the math. If you're planning on really having a big business and buying those 30-pound buckets, you can do the more math on how much that costs per pound. It might be different. You might save a little bit more money when you buy more, but it's up to you. Some companies have it where you save money when you buy more. Some of them, it's just a bigger portion. That's it. It still costs the same per pound. But that is a breakdown of all the prices and kind of like my overall thoughts on each one. Like I said, I would personally pick Voyager just because they're the most affordable one, and I haven't heard anything necessarily bad about the company. But yeah, if that's all for today, I do have other business videos coming out, like a new tour of my lip gloss and business station back in this corner of my room. I changed it a lot just today, so I'm gonna make a video giving you a little tour of everything, because I don't think I have uploaded a video. I filmed it multiple times, but I guess I never uploaded it. But I will film one now. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, also before you go, if you're still watching, we do have a giveaway on our Instagram for my business. We are doing our first giveaway. It is a small giveaway. We're giving out 2 lashes and 3 lip glosses. For all the details on how to enter, go check out our Instagram. I'll leave the name and everything, and our Etsy shop to go shop at our shop down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!